What's going on, guys? We are back.
Jung, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Erie Seawolves. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Erie, number 2. And he grounds it to the right side.
We're first in playing time, 101.
With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top.
Upstairs. Taking that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. He must have been sitting on something off speed. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
And I'll take the walk.
Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Jared
Young.
Ham picks to first, dives back in, safe. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
Got him.
Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. This offense has been struggling for sure, so it makes sense they get aggressive on the bases and steal second. Now the pressure is on the opponent. We'll see if they can pay it off. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, Matt Rudick. Grounder might be 2. Over to second for 1. To first, double play. Nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. So a runner at third and 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Jacob Reimer. Got the strikeout looking, and that ends the inning. So they work around a pair of walks in the inning. Midway through the second, no. And now, Raymond Jung reached on a walk the first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. Next one's popped in the air into right. The right fielder settles underneath it, and that is out number 3. Next up for the Seawolves, Steven Scott. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1. Double play, that is outstanding defense. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. 2 outs, bases empty. Still no hits yet. 1 out away from taking. swing, and
That ball's crushed.
high and deep.
Get up,
It's
ball.
way back. Leaping, brought it back. Great job of going back right away. Had a perfect angle at the end, and the leaping catch robs the home run, and the dugout's fired
Oh
up.
my God.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.
Yeah, I had some good contact.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Raymond Jung.
Jacob Miller.
Ball. Up, ball. That one misses, now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Here's the payoff pitch.
That's down.
Down could be trouble. Runner around third. Runner scores and they have the lead. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. And now, Jared Young. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Jacob Reimer will hit next. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. 2-1. In the dirt, but blocked. And a fine job keeping it close right there. In the air to the right. Mulgeri should have this one.
That's in
That
top.
ends the inning and limits the damage. 1 gone, runner at first. Chris Myers, the next to hit. 2-2 now. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. There's 1. Over to first.
Not in
Safe.
time.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Raymond Jung. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Foul ball there. 1 out and runners at second and third. This one chopped on the ground. And plenty of time to first.
Now batting.
So digging in, Danny Soretti. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball, right side, Jung. Whips it to
Playing
first.
first.
Out with room to spare, and that's the end. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast. Jung, 1 for 2.
That's through.
One will find its way through. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Really trusted his hands and let
Now
the ball
batting.
travel
Right
on that
field,
pitch and
Jared
allowed him to go the other way for the
Young.
hit. Jared Young now at the plate. 1-2, here's the pitch. 2-2. Rolls away a little bit. Runner at first, nobody out. Skies it to right field. Mulgeri. And there's one away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Jacob Reimer.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Boom.
Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, Onyx Vega.
Come on, Vega.
1-2 offering.
That's through.
The infield single brings home a run. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder.
Your turn.
There's nothing on the ground.
Jung, batting with one down, takes a strike. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. Ground ball, left side, could be two.
Too slow.
There's one.
Fuck.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ben Mulgeri. On the ground. Over to pick it up. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the eighth. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
Ball game.
He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
So that's game 2 down.
Here's the second baseman, Raymond Jung.
Hey, keep it going. What's up for us?
That one's in there, 0-1. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Slice down the right side. And he delivers. Line drive.
That's going to get down.
And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. Throw to first, but not in time. So two down. And now the first baseman, Chris Myers. 2-1 pitch coming. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Offense. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, Raymond Jung. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That pitch being away last time.
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Late swing, fouled off.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
And here's the 0-2. Got the batter looking for the K. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Back to the top of the order here. Number 2 digs in now. 0-2 now. On the ground, left side, 6, 4.
3.
It's a double play, and that does it for the inning. 2 outs, runner on first base. Raymond Jung getting ready to hit. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
1-0.
Chopped out towards short. McGonigal. And that's that. Jung, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, your turn now. Nobody better.
Yep. 1 ball.
Runners
1
at
strike.
first and second with 1 out.
Yeah, go back to picking up the ball.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job behind the dish. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Raymond Jung. Gunther, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. It's a pop-up. McGonigal. And that's that. So they make short work. And here's the first baseman, Chris Myers.
1 for 4 on the day.
2-2 now. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1.
1,
Out.
2.
A double play to end it. At least they got the win. That's probably the... Raymond Jung will hit
the
next.
second baseman, Raymond Jung.
That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. Fouled off down the right side. Meneses, the runner at first with 2 out. In the air to
That
left.
ball's crushed,
On the way over.
but that's gonna be
Brings
caught.
it in for the out. Is the military trying to make you house their troops? Give them no quarter. Call the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists, for a free consultation.
Ball 1. 1 ball. No strikes.
Bash down the right side, but foul. And that one,
That ball's crushed.
Ball go.
it's back there. That one,
That's gone.
that'll fire up the dugout. A solo shot, and they're on the board.
Second home run of the
It's 4-1.
season.
That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now. With momentum on their
Leading
side.
off for the Seawolves,
Welcome back. The
the right
Seawolves
fielder,
at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Malcherry.
Grounder up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Raymond Jung. He's already gone yard in this game. Ground ball to short.
That is through.
That's a base hit. Run scores. The tying run is aboard. Big time at bat right
Now
there.
batting,
Comes
right
through,
fielder,
and they're
Jared
back within a run.
Young.
Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Step off, throw to first. Dives back in safely. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Tying run is at first.
Drop him in. Need you right here.
Lifted in the air, right field. That's pretty far back. Drops into the glove. Base is empty, one away. Kevin McGonigal digs in now.
McGarnagle.
On the ground, right side. Boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this one. We're back here at the ballpark. We go to the eighth. And here at the plate, Raymond John. With the two-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. Edge of the zone called a
Huh?
Because they're behind, you expect them to be a little more patient, which gives the pitcher an opportunity to get ahead early. That's exactly what he did there. Line drive to right. Lunges for it. Can't make the catch. And he's
Jung is 3 for
quite a
4.
game at the plate. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. The pitch. In the air to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Runner at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Jacob Reimer.
Here you go. Need you right here.
Come on, Reimer.
Lee picks over and back in safely. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. This pitch popped up. Settles under it. And there's two away.
The catcher, number 33, Onyx.
2 outs and a runner
Vega.
at first. And here's the catcher, Onyx Vega. Pickoff throw. Back in safely on the dive. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the right fielder, Ben Malgeri. Ground ball to second. Jung whips it to first. Leadoff batter out here in the eighth. Two outs and runners at first and second. And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Jung getting ready to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Now a fly ball to right center. And that's the end of the inning. Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel and
That's gonna be into the gap, and that is gonna be caught.
racing over to make the catch. Man at first with here's the catcher, Steven Scott. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
Okay. Good lead runner.
We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Raymond Jung. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And next, the cleanup hitter, Steven Scott. 1-1 pitch now. To the right side. Jung. Throw to first in time. 1 down. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Raymond Jung.
That's a base hit.
Up the middle, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. 3-0 pitch, and that's ball 4.
Mango.
Here's the
Rock.
third baseman,
Welcome.
Jacob Reimer. Here's the 1-2 offering. This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Struck out.
Got him looking.
Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
The catcher, number
First and
43,
second, 2 outs.
Onyx.
And here's the catcher, Onyx Vega.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Pops this one up. McGonigal. And we stay tied, inning over. We're back here at the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Eliezer Alfonso. This one in the air to right. It's carrying. Makes the catch for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. 1 out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, they're pitching me low.
This pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. Ball 2.
Taking that.
Fights it off. We'll see another. The Rumble Ponies, with the go-ahead run standing at second.
And that's a base hit.
Base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. And they lead it in the 10th. And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. Got deep into the count, but he didn't panic. And he came through in the clutch. 1 out and 2
The
on.
left fielder,
Stepping
number
in,
9,
Matt Rudick.
Rudick.
Now here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Soretti.
Oh, stays out of
And
the
plenty
play
of
at
time
least.
to first.
The batter, the third baseman,
Jacob Reimer, the next to hit.
Come on, Sir Jacob.
The 0-1. Puts this one in the air down the line. They limit the damage here.
But yeah, Jung.
1 down and the winning run just 90 feet away at third.
Shit.
This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. Should be extra bases. And the Seawolves walk this one off. They take the win in extra innings. 3-2, the final score. Now it's the second baseman, Raymond Jung. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Big opportunity. opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over-aggressive, or it could backfire big time. That one pushed foul. Time called for. 0-2, here's the pitch. Got the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. No outs, runner at first. Austin Murr now at the plate. Rolled to short, could be two. Williams to second.
1-2 double play.
A very smooth play coming across the bag at second. He makes the bare hand play look very easy. Teams are looking for effective play, not necessarily flashy play, but he had both right there. Jung in the box with one away, looks at ball one. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Hard liner.
And that's going to get down.
Lead runner turns at second. Here's the throw.
Get back, get back.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing. Throw over to back.
Got him.
Back in safe. Really close.
Ooh.
The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. And they're all loaded up. Jacob Reimer will hit next. We're here in the top half of the third. All loaded up. Line drive.
That's a base hit.
One runs in. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and the run scores. We are tied at 2.
Now batting.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Jung. 1 for 2.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
No the fuck was that?
On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled off. He was late. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And that's a little bit hot. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. In the dirt. Good job to let the low one go there. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
And that's going to get down.
And that's a fair ball. Lead runners around second. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he dances out of the rundown, safe at third now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. On the ground, right side.
Sudsy Susie's Body Wash.
Set down in
This
the
is
fifth.
crazy.
So 2 down. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, Raymond Jung. Out to center. That's back. Brings it in.
Not
for
deep
the third
enough.
out. And now the first baseman, Chris Myers. Ground ball could be 2. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. 2 outs, runner on first base. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Matt Rudick. In the air to right, and that should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out.
Two for 4. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Okay, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. It was a good one, and I'm out. Bye.